brought to you almost live from the Dude in the Basement Studios. Why? Because that's where the good stuff is. It's Sips, Suds, and Smokes with your smoking hosts, the good old boys. Suds, Suds, Suds. It's time for more Suds.
It is definitely time for more Suds today here on Sips, Suds, and Smokes, where everything good in life is definitely worth discussing. I am one of your hosts here at the table, good old boy Mike, and joining me here at the table is good old boy Dave.
Oh, is this where I talk?
Yes, that is correct. Into the microphone.
Hi, everyone.
Also, far better looking as well as mentally capable is good old gal Julieanna.
Hi, guys. Thanks for joining us today.
We're going to have to cut him off. We just started, too.
Go figure.
Sips, Suds, and Smokes is sponsored by Craft Beer Kings. Craft Beer Kings, the home of all of your beer, wine, and mead needs. It's home of the mystery box.
Oh, what's in that box?
You can reach them at www.craftbeerkings.com. That's a comedic pause. Is that what that is?
I totally blanked out.
We need to wake you up.
Yeah.
Have some more beer, Dave.
Okay.
Our Sud segments are all about beer, and making fun of people from Sweden. Today's episode was all about discussing strange people in the frozen tundra, but somehow they are still much better looking than Dave. That is for sure.
You haven't had enough beer.
Or, frankly, probably better looking than people in Alabama as well. That's for sure.
That's not
once
cool.
again.
I know, we're banned once again. A fabulous brewery in that winter wonderland we're talking about today. Omnipollo is the brewery we're talking about today.
Yay.
If we were in Mexico, it would be Omnipollo.
Thank you, Dave, for that less than stellar contribution. Should we start over? It's only been 2 minutes into it. All right, anyway.
That was my one for the show.
Wow.
As much as I regret this, Dave gets the honors of going over our Suds ratings for today.
We will be tasting and discussing these beers, plus making fun of people
from Sweden.
Well, I was going to make fun of people from Alabama because they're closer, and I know some of them. We'll be rating them, not the people from Alabama, who would all get a 1. With these Suds ratings plus our signature belching sounds, here are those ratings now. 1. That sucks. Give me anything but a bud. 2. Was that a belch? It's not much of one. 3. Ah, what a relief. 4. A body should really not make that sound. Sounds like Julieanna. And 5. Listen to that hang time. Give me another.
Thank you, Dave.
Okay. Maybe.
Yeah.
We're not sure.
Nope. Definitely not. So today's show is a Brewery Takeover episode. We're talking about beer from one brewery today, and that is going to be Omnipollo from Sweden, once again. Yay. So, really interesting lineup, and very interesting beers that we're going to have in our tasting for today. So, you probably, you have seen Omnipollo on the shelf, but you may not recognize them because, one, their name is usually not on their bottle.
Yeah.
They usually have some interesting artistic, futuristic, modern art design, on it. And usually you have to look all over the bottle when it says Omnipollo, sometimes in a logo. It's not even written down. So I would definitely say that you've seen these beers. They're on the shelf. You just have probably not bought them is the thing. So we're here to tell you an awful lot about what is that modern art thing up there on that shelf with all the rest of the foreign beers. Yep.
Do you think that's indicative of that region? Because there are other breweries who do that from there. Like most American breweries, they can't print their name big enough on a damn label. They want to make sure you see it. But these guys, there are a lot of them who was that Tool that
it's true. Yeah,
there's another one that they don't really. It's more about
the label than it is the branding element. Yeah,
and like McKellar's another one that comes to mind.
True.
Where they have some interesting.
I don't know. Maybe it's
design.
something in the water. Well,
Must be.
Definitely. Here are the beers that we have from Omnipollo today. The first one is Fatamorgana. See, I said it right.
Nope. You said Fanta. We're not talking
Fatamorgana.
It is not soda, dear.
I had a 50-50 chance. All right. Say it for us, Julieanna.
Fatamorgana.
Right. Just what she said.
There's no N. It's Fata.
Right.
Morgana.
I can say the rest okay.
Sounds like
Zodiak.
a vampire.
I screwed up every Japanese whiskey a few weeks ago. Zodiak. Nebuchadnezzar. Stillwater Premium Remix. Leon. 411 Smoothie. Is it Smoothie King or Smoothie? It's Smoothie. Yeah, Smoothie IPA.
I think it's Smooth A.
And the last one is a collaboration called Palm Peri Pasa. It's a sour cherry, and it's a collaboration beer that they did with Buxton. Are all of the beers that we're going to get to taste and talk about for today. So, Julieanna has the overview on Omnipollo while Dave and I harass her as she is covering this fabulous material.
I'm such a lucky girl.
All right, you ready yet? You ready,
Okay.
Dave?
Do it. Let's do it.
Yep,
Come
let's
on.
do it.
Okay.
Full
So,
harassment. We're
Omnipollo.
going to harass her Swedish stuff.
Yeah. High school.
Omnipollo is an award-winning brewery that was founded in 2011 by Henok Fente and Carl Grandin. We conceive our recipes at home and travel to different breweries across the globe to craft our ales. Our ambition is to change the perception of beer forever.
Borga, 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 borga.
That is a quote from them. Now, these guys are gypsy brewers, just like McKell from McKellar,
Homeless.
but without the blood feud with your twin brother. Hanok fell in love with craft beer from day one and began experimenting with home brewing in his kitchen. In 2010, he took a year off and moved to Belgium. He knocked on brewery doors until he finally found someone who was willing to work with a wild card like Hanok.
Hello, I'm from Sweden.
Take a chance. Take a chance, take a chance. Oh, that's all about today for sure. We'll talk about that in a minute.
We're taking a big chance.
Ain't that the truth? Okay, so it was Dirk Knotts. What a cool name, huh? The legendary De Prof brewery in Flanders.
Not really,
Yes.
People from Alabama can have that name.
Well, I guess he saw how eager and enthusiastic Hanok was and thought,
My name is Dirk Knotts. I am a brewer. I will give you one chance, and that is all.
I have to say, that is the best impersonation I've ever heard Dave do. A hammered brewer from Sweden.
Yeah, really. I mean,
there you go.
There it is. No wonder it's Flanders country. Well, I think really what Mr. Knott said was, let's see what this guy can bring to the table. He might, be able to do something different for us. So, over the course of 6 months, Dirk and Hanok brewed 8 different versions of what became Omnipollo's first commercial release, a Belgian-style pale ale fermented with champagne yeast and dry hopped with Amarillo and Simcoe hops. This beer was named Leon, after Hanok's firstborn son, which is one of the beers we are enjoying today, by the way.
That explains a lot.
It does, doesn't it? Yeah. So, Gypsy is the plan for their expansion, as they have plans for brewing at 2 new breweries in the States, one in England, one in Sweden, and one in Brazil.
Well, very interesting background, and following the path, definitely of, their Swedish brothers, Mikkel and Jeppe, to kind of take that gypsy brewer, route, and it's very interesting, the style of beers that they're choosing to make right from the get-go as well. And that was one of the things we kind of talked about as we were kind of tasting these, where they're really choosing to make things that are just not indicative of styles that are usually made in that part of the world. I tend to think of definitely German styles as having such a heavy influence over a lot of things that are made both through Belgium, Norway, Sweden, tend to move towards a lot of those German malt, beers. So,
oh, sure. And instead they embraced America and embraced the word hop.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. So, David, I thought you had a very astute observation about
really.
Wow, he was drinking a little at the
That's
time.
true.
Are we
my
recording
God.
this?
I can't believe I even said that. Let's play that back again for our
Yeah,
audience, just to make
really.
sure that they heard me say that loud and clear. Dave made an astute observation. About when you think about the progression of a brewer actually maturing and the style of products that they're making, that you think things have kind of been dialed back to the days of the members only jacket, for some of this crew.
Well, it almost feels like sometimes when, we a lot of times we think of America being on the forefront of the craft beer movement. So even in countries like England now, they're making more American style beers, and so in different parts of Europe and Asia, they're making more American style beers. Well, a lot of times the distribution doesn't keep up with what the innovation is doing. So you may, if you're in another country, you may be just now tasting Dogfish Head 60 Minute or something like that, which was at the forefront a few years ago. So if you're basing your innovations on that, you're kind of pacing yourself a few years behind what's going on now.
Well, and I think the fact that the style of hops that they have used in a lot of these are Simcoe and what was the other one?
Amarillo.
Amarillo.
Yeah.
I think says an awful lot about, I don't know if it's just about their availability, maybe, of the hop varieties, maybe that they can get readily available. Again, they're gypsy brewers, so, sometimes they have to take the ingredients that they can get their hands on or that can be introduced in that particular equipment as well that maybe they're working on that may not work so well with just kind of everything,
Yeah,
So,
totally.
Well, newer hops, are coming out all the time. So every season, new varieties will come out, experimental things, and it'll be the hot new thing.
well, I think right now, I've probably tasted like 10 different New Zealand hops. Is definitely seems to be the belle of the ball of a lot of new products in the U.S. market, and I'm definitely having a difficult time trying to wrap my palate, kind of around, do I like this? Do I not like this? I'm not really quite sure, But, yeah, there's something about, this has a little bit of a old friend, kind of mentality about it that, you kind of want to come back around to it. So, the thing that I really love about this is, it's kind of pure essence, of the hop variety, that we're tasting off here. So, it almost hasn't been muddled, over time as well. So, so we're going to have a little bit of fun today, and you're going to need to strap on your disco outfit. You need to go and get your best white leisure suit or your white platform pumps on, because that's right. We're going to infuse today with name your favorite Abba tune. That's for sure. So we're going to have a lot of fun with this.
If you change your mind,
take a chance.
I'm the first in line.
Take a chance. Take a chance. Take a chance.
Take a chance on me.
Take a chance.
If you need me, let me know.
Wow.
Yep, that's right. You thought that was just a clip because somebody was taking a chance on Dirk and Hannah to open up their brewery to them, so there's a lot more to it than that. That's right. We have combined ABBA songs and beer tasting. A moment in radio history right here on Sip, Suds, and Smokes.
This is just perfect.
These are awesome ideas. To how much I drink like thousands of gallons of beer in order to come up with these ideas.
Every day.
Yep.
So listen, it may have been a little while since you have picked your favorite ABBA tune.
Or ever.
Or all right, so Julieanna, what's one of your top 5, ABBA tunes that you really love?
That. Oh gosh.
Is that one that they don't ever sing ever,
Yeah.
and they never recorded?
Stop it, Dancing Queen.
Dancing Queen. All right. Go ahead, sing it.
I cannot sing.
She's singing on the inside.
People are choosing to listen to more Rush Limbaugh right about now. So that's one. So Dave, anything that you remember like in ABBA's top 5 for you?
I think that one Mucho Gusto.
Mucho Gusto. Yeah, that's Asta Magnana. But thank you for playing.
Sorry, I don't speak Swedish.
Time to forget. Send me a letter. Say forgive. The sooner the better.
See, it's country.
Yeah, it has a bit of a country vibe to it. That's
Right
right.
from Nashville.
Yep, that's right. Definitely a little bit of country vibe infused in Sweden, with that. So, listen, today while we're playing along, each of us is going to have to name our favorite ABBA song. And we have a few more to pick from. So, listen, I'm going to refresh your memory because I want you to kind of play along, with us as we're kind of going around.
Please help us.
So you can lean over to somebody that doesn't like beer but may like ABBA and
Good luck with that.
and play along with us. So there's a couple more top ABBA tunes. I have like 47 different top 10 tunes. This is crazy, but anyway. So here's a quick clip from another one. Let's see if you guess this one.
Not a soul out there. No one to hear my prayer. Give me. Midnight one. Somebody help me chase the shadows away.
There you go. There's one.
Give me.
All right. See if you got that one down. Gimme. So that's one. All right, here's another one. See if you can get this one.
Happy New Year. Happy New Year.
That was a dead giveaway.
We all have a need now and then.
Is it true that everyone in ABBA is in jail now? I heard that. I think I
No.
saw that on
At least
E!
they can't sue us for playing their clips. So, yeah, Happy New Year. So,
Talk about crimes against humanity. I don't know.
what, for having great harmony?
Is
All
that
right,
what
so there's a few
sure.
we've played so far. Here's another one. Let's see if we get this one. I have a dream. That's right, I Have a Dream.
Yep.
Is that one there? A little bit of some Spanish lullaby, throwback song there. All right, let's see. I only have 2 more here, so don't pace yourself.
Aw.
All right, well, let's see. Let's see if you get this one.
Oh yeah, lay all your love on me. I know.
Dave is not singing along.
What the hell is going on?
It's a beer show.
Shit, there's not enough beer going on
All
here.
right. Let's see. One more. Let's
yeah.
see. You definitely you can get this,
This is
one.
this is my piece right here.
The winner takes it all. The loser has to fall. It's simple and it's plain. Why should I complain?
Why should I complain?
The winner takes it all. Yep. Winner takes it all.
I used to kiss you.
Yeah,
I don't think
definitely
there are
not.
any winners right now.
There will be.
We have all lost.
All right, so listen. After we come back here from break, you're going to have to pick your favorite ABBA song along with me and sing along. Listen, do us a favor. Send us a video clip of you singing your ABBA song to us.
You send that.
With a
Send
beer
that
in
in.
your
With
hand.
a beer in your hand from Omnipollo.
I promise.
Yeah, you do that. We might just we'll buy the beer. If you do that. So we'll have a lot of fun with that for sure. Well, we've already had some good fun, both talking about background as well as making fun of the Swedish people. So, listen, we're going to take a quick break, come back. We'll actually continue that process and actually taste some beers from Omnipollo.
Yes.
We will be right back after this break. Hey, welcome back to Sips, Suds, and Smokes. Today is a Suds segment. We're reviewing beers all from Omnipollo. We're also having fun with the Swedish culture and enjoying some ABBA tunes as we go along here. Take a chance. Take a chance.
This episode is brought to you by IKEA. IKEA. When you want multifunctional furniture that's easy to put together.
Right,
and
it's 3 easy steps with 42 pages.
much easier to break.
Definitely. Well, so what we're going to do, we have these 7 beers that we're going through, and we're going to each pick our top 3, and we're going to be reviewing and rating these as we go around again. Let's see if I can read that whole lineup again. I'm going to blow this, so... Fatamorgana.
Yay.
Oh, man, how about that? Please promote me to absolutely nothing. Zodiak, Nebuchadnezzar, Stillwater Premium Mix, Leon, 411, and it is Pora Peri Pasa.
Yeah.
Peri Posa.
I can't even read my own handwriting. That's pretty bad. Anyway,
Wow.
It's a collaboration beer with Buxton, right?
Very good.
And a sour cherry beer. So, some really interesting stuff for us to go over. So, up first is going to be good old boy Dave with his top 3 picks.
What?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Are you sure you're ready?
Yeah.
Do you
no,
need
I'm
me
good.
to go? You need me to go first, man?
No, man, I got it.
All right.
So I'm going to start.
With your favorite ABBA song.
Damn it. Okay, so my favorite ABBA song is that one where they don't play any instruments and they don't sing. It's kind of like 5 minutes of silence. I think it's called.
Yeah. No, well, sorry. That is not the name of that song.
All right, I hate to admit it, but my favorite ABBA song is probably Dancing Queen.
Ooh, Dancing Queen. Go ahead, sing along, Dave.
Are the dancing queen, young and free,
Radio first here, folks.
17.
How awesome. We have made history.
We have destroyed the human race. We've made the universe a little dumber just now.
All right, Dave. So let's talk about your top 3 picks from Omnipollo now.
Top 3 picks. Let's start. I'm going to give you people the 411. That wasn't even the joke.
Oh, man.
That was the first beer.
Omnipollo Magic 411. It is called a wild strawberry rhubarb vanilla smoothie pie and a partridge in a pear tree. Here's a quick description from Omnipollo on this. Part of the Magic Numbers, a dreamy and small batch series, 411 is an IPA brewed with strawberry, rhubarb, vanilla, and lactose. It has an ABV of 6%, I believe.
So, what a lot of you listeners may not know is that some of the very coolest beers, like offbeat fruit, vegetable type beers, are made with rhubarb. It's a very cool flavor that if you can incorporate it, particularly with strawberry most of the time, but if you can make a good beer with rhubarb, it's going to be quite delicious. This one has a nice complexity. It's light bodied. There's a little bit of the lacto sourness, but it doesn't overpower. It's very cool, light, very drinkable beer. I enjoy it quite a lot, and I would give it a 4.
A 4? How about that? The body should really not make that sound. Interesting. Right out of the bat. What else is in your top 3, Dave?
Well, what a lot of you may not know is that I'm a Scorpio, which means I'm aggressive, intelligent, very cool, quite desirable. So,
God. If we had a double buzzer, that would totally...
I think we need a double buzzer.
I cut his microphone
all
off
based
somewhere
on-
around intelligent.
oh, dude. See, that's what happens. Mike's obviously a Taurus. The way he bulls his way in on me.
Just because I can sing good ABBA tunes. That's what you're jealous about, man.
Yeah, find a good ABBA tune. So my next beer is obviously Zodiak.
Zodiac. How about that? Here's a description from Omnipollo after I clear my throat again. Sorry about that. Our house IPA, a blend of grains, untouched, post-fermentation, and aspiringly hopped by Simcoe, Citra, and Centennial. It has an ABV of 6.2%.
So it's not overly aggressive. The Simcoe does give a bit of that dank cat pee flavor that you West Coast people love so much.
Please, people, we're professionals. Don't use the word cat pee in a beer review,
right?
Without being a trained professional.
You better know what you're saying. You better have had.
What does cat pee taste like, Dave?
Pat Key, Mike, is no. So cat pee, it's just sort of a musty, very earthy aroma. I don't advocate.
I've had some small children around me that smelled like that, so
I don't advocate actually tasting cat pee. All right, folks, I'm going to go ahead and say this. That's the disclaimer. Okay, do not drink cat pee to find out what Simcoe tastes like. But it's a very earthy, sort of musty, kind of funky flavor.
Definitely dank.
Yes, dank is the word.
Musty.
So, but this beer is very easy to drink. It's a good hoppy beer with a nice flavor profile and a good body. I'd give it a 3.
3. All right. What a relief. And rounding things out with your top 3 choices.
Okay. Going to try to say this correctly.
Go for it.
Juliana won't punch me.
Fatamorgana.
No.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Posa.
Ooh, I have to give
Very
props
good.
for Dave. He can both sing Dancing Queen and nail the name of that beer.
Well, I am the dancing queen. So, Posa.
I thought he was an intelligent Scorpio.
Well, I'm a lot of things to a lot of people, Mike. You'll learn that as you get to
Please
know
don't
me.
change the channel.
So, Posa is a collaborative beer with
Buxton.
there you go, who I don't know who they are, but
They're from England.
Belgian.
apparently they're a very good brewery. Do you want to?
Oh, I'm sorry. Yes, I'm falling down here at the quick.
He's all listening to ABBA and stuff.
Yeah, that's true. So actually, I don't have the description of this in front of me. So I know this is a sour cherry stout, correct?
Yep.
Yes.
Yep. And I know it is the collaboration beer with Buxton. That's about all I know about this beer. Sorry.
Okay.
I'm vamping here, Dave. You don't have to look it up, man. It's okay.
No, I've got something here. So, Beer Advocate has it as an American stout, which I believe is incorrect.
And negative. Yeah.
Yeah, so
No way.
Beer Advocate, you need to get your mind right. Let's just get into it. It's a stout. It has sour cherries. It's awesome. There's a lot of roastiness that complements the sour tartness of the cherries very well. It has a nice body to it. It's very well made. I would give it a 4.
Oh, 4. How about that? A body should really not make that sound. Sorry, I was asleep at the wheel when you were naming off your beers there, so I did have Abba on my
Don't
on
worry,
my
we're
mind.
used to it.
Yeah, hang on a second.
If you change your
Please take a chance on me, Dave. Would you
You've
take a
had
chance on me?
You've had your last chance.
Take a chance. Please take a chance on me.
Wow.
Nice segue. Good old gal Julieanna. Would you like to take a chance on me and telling me your top 3 picks of Omnipollos?
Yeah, let's see you make
Okay.
this work.
Okay, so
Your favorite ABBA song?
oh yeah, my favorite ABBA song. Well, the favorite ABBA song that I have, you don't have a clip for.
Oh,
so.
yeah. Sorry about that.
So
That means you have to sing it.
That's right. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
so
No.
go ahead. No, what is it? You have to sing it.
No, I'm going to go with "Winner Takes It All."
Winner takes it all. Gotta hum a bar.
I don't hear you singing.
Because I can't sing.
That's not bad.
Tell me, does she kiss
Does she kiss
like I used to kiss you?
like I used to kiss you? It was so good to kiss you.
I decided that this is the reason why everybody knows this music is because it's playing like in the grocery store. It's playing in the elevator. It is like all that music that's in between this or that you're not paying attention to anymore.
I think it's because everyone's used the bathroom in a hotel.
Yep. And
And
they
so,
play it in there and
yeah.
you're going, yep, take a chance, take a chance.
It's very relaxing. Yeah.
But
The
of
winner
course,
takes it all. I'm sorry.
Of course, yeah.
We could go on and on.
And I'm sure there's a slew of '80s films that these clips were all in.
Oh, absolutely. Yes. Right. You've been watching the movies. You've been humming it, while you're in hotel restrooms. Yeah. You know these songs.
Exactly.
ABBA is everyone's dirty little secret.
All right.
Probably.
But
Not to mention, wasn't there a movie recently?
It was the Broadway play.
Yeah.
Yeah, that had a bunch of
Mamma
ABBA
Mia?
songs. Yeah, Mamma
Yeah,
Mia.
Mamma
right.
Mia,
Yeah.
and it was a film.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true.
Yep, there's that. It's okay. Oh, yeah, and we don't have that song either.
Yeah,
No,
what's
we
up,
don't.
dude? Come
Sorry.
Oh, my God.
I am down.
Fail,
An
fail.
epic fail.
Epic
I know.
fail. Okay.
There's only so much ABBA sound clips that I have tuned up for today.
Okay, fine. So the first picking that I wanted to talk about,
From Omnipollo, not from ABBA.
right,
Right.
from Omnipollo, was Leon, and it's not just because it is the first beer that Omnipollo made, but I really, really dug it. So it is, sir.
Oh yes, I'm sorry. Calling down here at the quip.
Wow.
Yep, I didn't grab that description either. So it was the
Okay,
first
fine.
beer they made with 3 different hops. That much I remembered. So it was
It is
Simcoe,
IPA.
Amarillo, and
actually no.
it's named after their son. Right, I remember.
It is named after
I
their
was paying
son.
attention. It is Amarillo and Simcoe in it.
Yes,
yeah.
yes, just
the beer
two.
was named Leon after Hennick's firstborn son. See?
Right. It is a
I can read the intro. You read it, didn't pay attention to it.
It is a 6.5% Belgian pale ale, and it's using dry champagne yeast. It's really, really neat. I mean, you're getting that. Yes, you're getting that Amarillo and Simcoe hop flavor. Thank you very much, there, Dave.
Trying to help.
Yeah, and a nice blend of fruitiness and floralness, and a good malt base to it. And I thought it was, and it's really crisp. And this could be a loose interpretation of a lawnmower beer because it is got such a light flavor. And I gave this a 4.
A 4, how about that? Number 4, body should really not make that sound. Up next in your top 3 is
Would be Nebuchadnezzar.
Nebuchadnezzar. Now, I have the information on this.
Oh, how nice! Well, please
It has a storied history, that's why.
do tell.
But besides the fact that I could actually say it correctly, Neb is the homebrew recipe that has been scaled up with no consideration to economies of scale. Some say idiotic. As an economist, I would have to agree. Get fresh or die trying. This is a lot of awards for Nebuchadnezzar. The gold medal and best of show at the Stockholm Beer and Whiskey Festival. Best Swedish beer for 2012. Best Swedish beer for 2013. Best Swedish beer according to the Beer Sweden Forum. Was that like 3 guys that call the Philadelphia Beer Authority and go, Sven, which beer do you like? Yeah, we like a Nebuchadnezzar.
Probably. Yeah.
It's good.
It's good. Weed. On the list of 30 great IPAs to drink before you die. How about that? That's a heck of a list for sure.
That is.
It's an Imperial IPA, 8.5% by volume. Your tasting notes on Nebuchadnezzar.
Pineapple, 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 and more pineapple. Now, this puppy's awesome. It's pineapple on the nose. It's malty pineapple flavor. There's a bit of cedar. There's a bit of pine. Did you know that this was dry hop 5 times with Simcoe, Centennial, and Columbus hops? Yes. No wonder it's in the top 30.
No wonder it's an economy of scale gone way off base.
Yeah.
Takes forever to make and has tons of ingredients that you're just chucking out.
But besides that, I could totally understand why hopheads would like it, and it would be.
You're right. It is pineapple.
Oh my God!
Might
Absolutely.
let somebody be right.
Yeah, I'm
Yep.
telling you, that's it. I couldn't figure it out. That was the thing. When we were tasting this, I was like, "Oh man, I've had this fruit. What is that?" And it was the bitterness in the rind was the thing, but then there was this sweet floral hint. I'm like, all right, I can't figure that out. Thank you. That's why you're at the table.
Hey, no worries. And it's opened up even more as it's sit for a while.
Yeah, it has.
Anyways, I this is a beautiful beer, and I give this a 4 as well.
Wow, how about that? Nobody should really not make that sound. So, up next in your top 3 is?
And last but not least is the Stillwater Premium Remix.
How about that? So, Stillwater Premium Remix, while harnessing the subtle splendor that is Stillwater, for this remix of Premium, I have called on an abundance of Amarillo hops. The aim is to bring you on an expedition through the jungle. Brewed with added rice and corn as the original, it's a Belgian Pale Ale. It's 7% by volume. This is actually brewed at Westbrook. So,
Yep. Sure, because both Omnipollo and Stillwater, as our fun fans know from previous episodes, both of them are gypsy brewers.
Obviously we're homeless.
Yes, they are homeless. And Stillwater has a nice relationship with Westbrook, so Omnipollo is joining in on the fun. What I got out of this initially was this creamy grapefruit. So, maltiness and super creamy, but very citrus forward as well. And that grapefruit really shined through. We, off air, made a comparison to another beer that is similar in that grapefruit kind of taste. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. We were, that was a question I threw out to both Dave and Julieanna, was if you had to pick between Ballast, Grapefruit Sculpin, and this beer right here, which one would you pick? And it was interesting. You guys had a quick answer. I thought that was you picked.
Yeah, at first I was like, oh no, it's a Sculpin. And then the more I tasted this, I'm like, no, this is like so distinctive and so cool. I would be on this all the time. It's not as sharp as the Sculpin is, but very creamy, very smooth, but very approachable. And I thought this is a really good collaboration, and I hope that they do some more. And I gave this one a 3.
A 3. What a relief. So, is that all 3 for you? Mm-hmm. It is. Do you have another Abba tune?
No.
Negative. Definitely no more Abba tunes.
What are the other 3 beers in your top 3?
The other 3 beers in my top 3?
Yeah, because you can't.
Well, no. I could.
Wait. I want to go.
Exactly. Go ahead.
It's just an hour show. All right. So, we have a few more beers to talk about. I'm going to go through my top 3. A couple of repeats, but I do want to add my tasting notes on each of these as well. So, first off, I have to name my top Abba tune.
Which is?
Well, I have to say, it's the one I've been chiming in all day, which is...
yeah.
Take a chance. Take a chance. Take a chance. Take a chance. Take a chance, take a chance. Take a chance, take a chance. It's this keyboard thing going on,
Yeah.
It's on me.
Oh, I'm sorry. That went off a little too quick for me. All right. Get off the stage.
Wow.
I think that went a little too long for
Yeah,
the rest
that's
of us.
exactly right.
Okay. So, what is your first beer?
Yeah, that is the important question here. So I had a couple of crossovers with Julieanna here. So my top pick is actually the Stillwater Premium Remix.
Nice.
Really fabulous beer. My tasting notes on that beer is grapefruit bitterness and very floral hints of the fruit of grapefruit as well. So we actually have a grapefruit tree in Florida. It's not there anymore, but it was there for a long time. Just became rotten, and fruit trees sometimes just turn on you. But anyway, so I'm really very keen to the both the bitterness, how that fruit changes, and the floral aspect that kind of come off grapefruit over time, because it has a moment, and it just like turns on a dime, on the tree itself, and it moves into that really bitter moment really quick. And this is just really fabulous. I love this beer. So the one thing that we talked about with this whole flight was a bit of how it tasted in your mouth. We don't really talk a whole lot about mouthfeel, usually on that show. That's a technical term for beer judges, but it's really easy. All these beers were very creamy, weren't they? Yeah.
Yep. Creamy was a word.
Yeah. So, and I think that's representative of a lot of the drying element that kind of cuts across a lot of these beers. And I think it's indicative of also some of the bitterness elements that are kind of surrounding, these beers. They're really wrapped around, the Amarillo and Simcoe that we kind of talked about earlier. This beer, I really just thought was very pleasing to drink. I would pick this against the grapefruit sculpin all day long. So
sure.
It was that floral hint that kind of won me over. So I don't know. I have a grapefruit sculpin. Maybe we'll have it after the show, and we'll do a little comparative analysis. So that would be a lot of fun. Anyway, my Suds rating for Stillwater Premium Remix is going to be a 4.
Nice.
Fabulous beer. And not the first time I've had it, and I was really glad that we had it here today. I don't know. I think I kind of forgot what it was like. So I'm really glad that we had it here for today. So my number 2 pick is going to be Nebuchadnezzar. Is the other thing here in the top pick. Another one that Julieanna mentioned. My tasting notes around Nebuchadnezzar is lots of Simcoe. In fact, we were kind of sitting there, and I had not really read any of the hop profile, for any of these, and I was really just kind of to make sure what's the hop profile, for this. And I'm like, well, this is Simcoe all the way. What was we had a Pennsylvania beer that was all Simcoe. Was it a Weyerbacher?
Yes, it was.
I think it was a Weyerbacher Simcoe. Mm-hmm. This reminded me a lot of that.
Yeah, I could totally see that.
And really great bitterness coming off this. I wouldn't say that this is not for everybody, but I would say if you love Simcoe hop, this is definitely a beer that you're going to like.
Sure.
And it really reminded me a lot of some of the other single hop varietals, and especially that one from, hopefully it's Weyerbacher.
Yeah, it is Weyerbacher.
The Simcoe beer. So my Suds rating for Nebuchadnezzar is going to be a 4 as well.
Yes.
So, yeah, how about that? Well, listen, I've gone through 2 of my beers. We're going to take a quick break here. We're going to come back. We're going to talk about my last pick, and I have a special surprise, around that one as well. So we'll be right back, right after this break. Welcome back to Sips, Suds, and Smokes with Abba and Dave. Today is a We're having fun with the Swedish culture, as well as we are talking about tasting beers from Omnipollo from Sweden as well. So we're going around with our top 3 picks, and I have one more to go through. And I am actually going to share a bit of the spotlight with another person that rates beer around this as well in just a second. So my number 3 pick is Fatamorgana.
Fatamorgana.
Right, that's what you said. Fatamorgana.
Fanta, don't you wanna?
So, really great beer. I'll read a quick description from the brewer. Drawing inspiration from the fidelity of a Saison, rustic, alluring, cloudy, murky, as you'll find out, and crisp. This Imperial IPA was brewed along using oats and wheat. Dry hop twice and completely untouched post-fermentation to preserve aroma and flavor. It's an Imperial IPA with 8% ABV. My tasting notes on this beer, see, I didn't say it that time. I just avoided the whole thing.
Yeah, I gotcha.
Great balance, malt and citrus, a bitter. It's a nice beer as well, is what I wrote down. My Suds rating for Fatamorgana is actually going to be a 4. Yeah, I know I practice, so I have a somebody that I like listening to other people's beer reviews, and this one actually caught my attention. So this is we're going to play for you a rebroadcast of Real Craft Ales. I probably said it wrong. Craft beer reviews. Simon is front and center on this beer review show. You can catch him on YouTube. He has his own channel on there. I think it's Real Craft Ale Reviews or Real Craft Beer Reviews. Anyway, here is his review on Fatamorgana.
It's beer o'clock on Real Ale Craft Beer. Today we've got a beer from Omnipollo, and it's a Fatamorgana Imperial India Pale Ale at 8% ABV. Look at this beer. That looks absolutely fantastic to look at.
We're going to talk over and laugh at this as well. So.
Here's the back.
Look at that beer.
And I'm not sure if you can see this, but it looks
It's a radio
like
show, Simon.
Deep, murky coloured IPA. It looks like it's absolutely jam-packed. And I'm going to just
It's
move
jam-packed.
this beer around slightly
It looks murky.
on the bottom, because from where I'm looking, I can just see that sediment moving around on the bottom of the bottle.
Like a Loch Ness
I don't know if you
monster.
can catch that. Heard great things about Omnipollo from Sweden. Thank you to my friend Johan in Sweden for sending the beer. Let's get it open into a glass and see what we get.
So he's actually opening the bottle like right into the camera. It's really funny.
Just a little whiff of that. Oh, look at this.
It's murky.
Nice.
Ooh.
Do you get that excited when you open a bottle of beer, Dave?
Hell yeah.
Look at that. Looks like a glass of freshly squeezed orange and lemon juice.
Nice.
A one finger white head. That is kind of hanging around a little bit. Lovely murky coloured beer.
It's murky.
Simon's
As
my
I
kind
say,
of guy.
like a glass of lemon and orange juice, freshly squeezed. Let's get the aroma on this Imperial IPA then.
It's Imperial.
Are you smelling it, Dave?
Dude, I can smell it. He's making me smell it. Wow. Simon's a guy.
it's so
Simon's a
fresh.
guy, man.
You would be forgiven for thinking that you've just put your nose into an alcoholic orange and lemon.
I felt like I just put
drink.
my nose in an alcoholic.
But
Orange
this is
and lemon.
all
I put
American
my nose
hops.
in an alcoholic one time. He did not appreciate it.
It smells so good.
It does. Murky.
Gotta dive into this one. Cheers, everyone.
Get some, Simon.
Get it. Taste it.
Let's see if he says grapefruit.
He might.
We'll see.
Okay.
It might be murky.
Oh,
That's not good.
I think you got a little too much.
He's just overwhelmed by the flavor.
Yeah. That's a technical term.
Stone the crows. Oh my goodness me, that is good. That is eyeball itchingly good.
Eyeball itchingly.
That is the best thing I've ever heard. That's my new catchphrase.
Hold on 1 second, there's so much going on. I need to have another taste.
Dude,
Oh my god, that's so cute.
that is brilliant. Brilliant.
No, it doesn't say the word brilliant.
No, that is brilliant. I mean, that is...
It's
Eyeball
brilliant
itching.
that he doesn't say brilliant.
Yeah.
The beer is so drinkable. Oh, blimey. It's so bitter. So bitter, but I love that bitterness.
He loves it.
It just defines this style of beer, doesn't it? It just says to you, you want flavour? I am going to give you so much flavour, that you're going to scream with enjoyment.
Wow.
Okay.
Murky.
That burp might as well have been a big handful of hops flying out of my mouth. That is absolutely staggering.
Well, we're not going to be able to play all of Simon's review, but I'd have to
Dude.
say that
Simon is awesome.
he is. I'm telling you, it's
Wow.
just a great moment in radio history that we were able to share that smell-o-vision with you. I was eyeball itching.
Everyone should go find his YouTube channel and
Just
watch that.
it was. He's just. I love the measure of animation that he has. So
He's very enthusiastic.
maybe we'll see if Simon can join us here on Suds and Smokes
Oh,
for
that'd be
for a
awesome.
review.
Yeah.
That's right. He can definitely kick things up a notch for his British brethren. So that would be quite interesting.
Very cool. Yeah.
Well, we've had a lot of fun here on this show covering a lot of great products for Omnipollo. Having fun with Abba music along the way. I would definitely encourage you, if you have an opportunity to check out any of these products.
Take a chance.
I agree. You should take a chance, and I think you'll have a lot of fun. Even so, be sure and fire up your favorite Abba tune and enjoy a good tall Omnipollo for sure. Well, let's wrap up our episode for today. We've had a lot of fun. We a lot of great stuff. Thanks to all of our listeners here on Sips, Suds, and Smokes. You can catch all of our episodes online on iTunes, SoundCloud, TuneIn, Stitcher, YouTube, Uncle John's Basement, and Spreaker, our native media host. Our terrestrial radio stations are always questioning each moment that I would actually ask Dave to sing an Abba tune.
Take a chance.
And they still choose to put us on the air anyway. So listen, I want you to record your favorite Abba tune. I want to see your favorite disco outfit. Listen, send that to your favorite radio station with saying, I want to party with these guys on Sip, Suds, and Smokes. And, I really think you should put them on the air. Listen, copy us on that short Vine video as well. That would be great.
Prepare for the police to visit you.
Oh, well, it's just a subtle restraining order that'll be involved.
That's nothing. Nah.
Listen, you can drop a note to us anytime online. Our email address is info@sipsudsandsmokes.com. Our daily tasting notes flow out on Twitter every single day. Our handle on Twitter is @SipSudsSmoke. Our Facebook page is always buzzing with lots of news. Sips, Suds, and Smokes is sponsored by Craft Beer Kings. Craft Beer Kings, the home of all your beer, wine, mead, and Abba top hits. Home of the mystery box.
It's a mystery.
You can reach them anytime. www.craftbeerkings.com. Well, listen, do us a favor and take the time to rate this episode if you're listening to us online. That's a great big help to us. We get to actually see your feedback as well. Please do not rate any of our singing ability for our Abba tunes, just the whole episode.
Be gentle.
Yes, that's right. Dave is going for a 4-star wonder. That's what it is. I love Dave. I love the way he sang Dancing Queen.
You are the
I'm gonna
dancing
make that my
queen.
ringtone this week.
No one will ever call you.
Be in the middle of a meeting. Mike, why is your phone ringing with a really bad
What's it
rendition of
screeching
Dancing
at
Queen? Well, I want to thank my co-host for being here. Dave, thank you for being here once again.
Hey, thanks for getting me out of jail.
And folks can reach you online.
Leave the cork in at sipsudsmokes.com.
Yep. And so send Dave your favorite top 20 hits of Abba CD. He definitely wants to replay that rendition again sometime very soon.
Send me lots of pictures.
Julieanna, thank you for being here once again.
Oh, thank you. My eyeball is twitching, but everyone have a great night.
Itchy eyeball. Itchy eyeball. That's right.
Itchy twitchy.
Itchy twitchy eyeball. Yeah. I'm sure that was probably an Abba tune. We'll just need to find it later.
Exactly.
Anyway, well, listen, this is good old boy Mike. Thanks for being here. Join us once again, and I'll ask you to keep on sipping.
This has been a one-tan hand production of Sip, Suds, and Smokes, a program devoted to the appreciation of some of the finer slices of life. From the Dude in the Basement Studios, your hosts, the Good Old Boys, will see you all next time.